Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. See the big old space station. Alright, so let's change this out. We'll change it to this one. Alright, so where are we sitting? Ah, yes. Modular frames are done. And then we're going to be doing rotors next. How come the modular frames aren't moving? Hmm. I know I don't need to make it all Mach 3, but kind of want it to go ahead and empty out. Hello. Wee. All right. Now it can at least be steadily moving. So, all right. Now then, rods, or well, rods is going to be one thing. Rods and screws getting sent up here for rotors. Okay. Alright, so let me see how many rods I need real quick. I feel like 21 is a wrong number. Ah. So I have 20 of these. Okay. And I need how many rods per minute? So I need 2,000 screws per minute and 400 rods per minute, which is the reason why I got Mach 4 built right there. This should be a Mach 4 lift. That one up top should be a Mach 4 lift as well. Yes, it is. Okay. So, I need 400 screws per minute. Or 400 rods per minute, I should say, not screws. So, I got these 5 that are making 60. These 4, or these 5, these 5, and those aren't going anywhere. And I got these 5. These 5 are, yeah, okay. So, we'll do 14.857, so 14.857 times 5. These are 13.5. 13. Wait, hold on. 13.5 times 10. 200. I need 400. So that's those 10. So now I need these, which is 13.489 times 10. Yeah. 489 times 10. Plus, I believe that would leave this 60 down here. Yep, so I need all of these. Okay. So what we're gonna do, they're gonna go, let's see, what was, it's over there, it's right over here. So what we're gonna do, grab this. It's gonna go like that. And we're gonna get a Mach 4 belt. We're gonna come just out here. Yeah, we'll come out here with it. We'll just send it to right there. And then this is a splitter, smart splitter, conveyor merger. Alright, nope, that belt's not lined up. There we go. Alright, and then we grab merger. It's gonna go right there. And we'll get rid of that piece of belt. Alright. And now what we do is we grab some mergers, lead them out this way. Mach 1 belt. There to there. There to there. There to there. 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 And then 2 belt to there, 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 to there. Now we'll just grab a Mach 2 conveyor lift, have it go that way. And then we will grab Mach 3 belt, run it. What is up with that? Go. And then we'll just take a Mach 3 belt. Put it right there. It's odd. I don't know what's up with that, but anyways, there's that. And now we'll grab another merger. I guess we'll line it up about right there. Yeah, that works. Grab a Mach 2 lift. Have it come down to right here. We'll grab another merger. Have these go this way. I don't think that lined up right. Nope, sure didn't. Alright, now we grab belts. Grab some Mach 2 belts. And I'm gonna need to connect that one via Mach 2 belt. That should be good. Alright. I believe now I just need to connect these two. Right? Yeah, these two. So now, grab some more mergers. grab a Mach 2 belt. With a Mach 2 lift. Mach 2 belt. That can just feed straight into there. That should be everything. So, with that being said, let's head upstairs, take a look. So, should be a nice little, this right here going up with rods. I keep falling off right there. Alright. Yep. These are filling up nicely. Alright. Now, I just need to grab some splitters. Figure out how I'm going to get 2,000 screws up here. That's all right here. Each of them need 100 screws per minute. So like if I wanted to, I could technically just put these at 100% run rate. That way they're making 50 screws per minute. And then just slap two to one basically. That might be what I do. So that's gonna be 100 screws per minute. So 2 of these goes to one of those. So we'll just use a Mach 1 belt to come out, but then it needs to immediately turn into a Mach 2 belt. I'm running out of reinforced iron plates. Well, it's a good thing I've got a nice little stockpile over here of them. Oh hey, we filled up on these. Nice. No, that's not what I wanted to copy. That's not what I wanted to copy. That's what I wanted to copy. That I want to copy. Make a Mach 3. Yeah, we'll make it a Mach 3. It goes a little faster. But now this thing's running. Awesome. Alright, so now okay, cool. Because this is going to take a lot of reinforced iron plates to do this. Right, so let's say I put conveyor holes in front of all of these. Actually, what if I put conveyor lift hole in there? And then I go to that automatically connects. Yeah, we'll do that. We can just do that. So, this would go right there. Right there. It'd be really sad if this doesn't work. But I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Dang. I got lucky right there. So, yeah. Alright, so now it's okay if the power lines are kind of clipping through it a little bit. That's okay. Alright, so now we start with this one. Go up to there. Grab a Mach 2 belt. And then we run all the way to down here. And then we go to right there. And then we take this and we go right there. And then we take this and we go right into there. Awesome. And that's the screws. I don't know how many I just did, but I have 20 up there. I need to do 40 of these. So let's just go ahead and grab some mergers. Is that lined up with those way down there? Yeah, it is. Do I want them to be lined up, or do I want to kind of offset? Yeah, we'll line them up. And now I come down here. I guess I don't really need to have a Mach 2 belt right here. It can be a Mach 1 belt. Anyways. Put a Mach 1 belt in between every other merger. Put a Mach 2 lift. Like this. Alright, now let's just start putting belts all over the ceiling, shall we? Alright, now, let's see if I can fit this one. Because this will be the last one that goes over this direction. Aha, it does fit. Only just barely, though. Oh well, that's okay. Nice. Alright. So that's what, 4 of them? Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that'll work. And I want it to go over here. So put a ceiling mount right there. And then coming from you to that one. And then from you to that one. What are you clipping through? Oh gosh, you're clipping through that. What the heck? How am I going to hook up the rest of these? That's going to be the fun part. Oh, well. So, good news is, now I can take these belts and run them not to there, but I can run them to, say, about right here. Right? Oh, I cannot. I can take it and run it to about right there. And then I can take that one and run it to, say, about right there. Now I need more reinforced iron plates. So I've gone through all the ones I had. See here. Come up here, jump down to here, and then we'll take this belt and say run it to about right there. And then we'll take that belt and run it to, say, about right there. And then we'll take that belt and run it to about right there. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this. We'll put two, 1, 2, 1, 2. That one will go, it's right there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, so now you are going to make your way across. I want you to go to that one. So, what I'm going to do is take it and you to there. Can I connect you to? Nope. Okay. Alright. Can I get you into here? I can. Okay, good. And then we'll connect to there. And then we'll connect to there. Alright. And then we've got see here. We take you and say we do out to here. And say we do you out to here. And then we do you like out to here. And then I grab you, slap you into that one, slap you into that one, and then slap you into that one. And then I can take you and put you into there. And I can take you, put you into there, and take you, put you into there. Awesome. Alright. Now, how many did that do? That did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still got 11 left to do. Okay. Good news is the rest of these shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. I say that, but I gotta connect them all up first. I do have these 8 down here I can utilize. Which would probably be for the best if I did do that. So because then I can take these two and run them down to connect to those. So, for instance, I can take this one. right here. So which then means that that one is going to be next to it. I need more iron plates. Alright, well, let me just run downstairs and go grab some iron plates real quick. Not from you. From these guys down here. Oh, these guys are not making iron plates in as much of a surplus as I thought they were. Aha, okay, so. No. Okay then. Let me come upstairs and take a look at the reinforced iron plate production then, shall we? I really don't have any excess iron plates over here, do I? Not really. I didn't think that one through. Oh, it's a good thing I still got this Ironworks Junior still operating. Albeit, it's pretty much full, so. But he's got all the iron plates I could want. Alright, let's head all the way back up. Nope, not back up. Second floor. And then I want you to be there. Now, let's go do the same thing with these four. Which I suppose if I really wanted to, actually incorporate and get 4 more to go that way. That's what I might do. Yeah, let's do that. No, not this. Give me the merger. Grab my 2 lifts. Take you up. Turn that way. Take you up. Have you turn that way. More reinforced iron plates. I'm going through so many of these things. Nope, not this one. This one. Yes, okay. Alright, that leaves me with how many more left to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're all gonna come from right here. One thing I could do, be like, see here. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then okay. That one's gonna be a little tricky though. Could technically put this one about right here, and it would be alright. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't need this top one. And I can just grab this. You're going the wrong way. We can just do that right there. And then this one can come all the way down to right here. Then so can that one. And then this one goes 1, 2. And this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then we start from here. Slide it there. Now we'll do that just so that I can slap you into that one. And then we'll go into that one. And then we'll go into that one. And then we'll delete this and this for now. Alright, so if I grab a merger, let's say set this merger there. Then I grab the belt, go from there to there, go from there to there, and then go from here to here. That needs to be a Mach 2 belt. Alright, so there goes those. And now, if I grab another merger, put it right there. close that. Now if I grab another merger, put it right there. Grab a conveyor lift. With another Mach 2 belt, I can connect this one to that one. And now if I grab another merger, and instead of going this way, it goes this way. And now grab a belt, plug it into there, do this one, put this one there. And I'm just gonna do the same thing right here. Belt, in. Take you, plug you into right there. And we're gonna take you, put you there, and then slap you all the way to not reach. There we go. That should be all of them. Pretty sure it is. Let's go find out. Now, rotors. How do I want to? Because I think I need to turn those into motors. And then turn those into the next sky elevator part at some point. Alright, well, let's see here. So... let me just grab one of these real quick. Take a look at this, select recipe. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I need motors now. And also am going to need manufacturers to make the modular engines and the adaptive control units. Which these require smart plating. And smart plating is made with rotors and reinforced iron plates. And I need 1,000 of those. So what I could do, smart plating requires a 1-to-1 ratio. So one thing I could do, for starters, let's go ahead and finish putting up the ceiling. So there's that. Then what I'll do is grab some catwalk stairs. Assemblers. Let's see here. If I build, let's see, we'll just do it down here, I suppose. Well, we'll just do it over here. Yeah, we'll do it over here. And then we'll set up, say, 3 of these. Actually, what I could do is actually set up, say, let's do 9. So if I come over here, need to make sure I set the recipe. Then I'll copy it. And then we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get more cables. And this factory is like my biggest project ever. This is taking forever to finish. I apologize for it taking so long to get this done. This is just such a massive undertaking. I suppose what I should probably do is get these set up the same way with the smart splitter down here, and leading into another one of these, or the same one even. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let me make it back up top real quick. I got what, 7 down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Take that. Alright, so if I say, for instance, take one of these, splitter, put, say, one right here. So that was 1, 2, 3. We need 1, 2, 3. So another one. Right there. Another one down here for these 3. Dang it, this one ain't lined up. That is. And I just take one belt there, one belt into there, one belt into there. Do the same thing right here. And right here. Right here. There. 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 And then take another splitter and put it right here. And then put one into there. One into there. And one into there. That way I can feed 9 at once. Now this is different from a manifold system. This will feed all of the machines at the same time. So what I can do is, if I say take one of these, put it right there, and then put one there, and then put one right there. I can delete that one, delete that one, and delete that one, and then take a belt, put it there, put it there, and then put it there. Do the same thing with the rest of these. Grab another splitter and say put it right there. I can then grab some more belts to there, to there, and to there. And then what I'll do is I will grab industrial storage. I'll put one right here. The other one can go right there. Put one belt into that one belt into that one. Awesome. So one of these is going to be, one of those is going to be reinforced iron plates, the other one's going to be rotors. And from here, I can just grab a bunch of murders. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me just connect them all up. And then what we'll do is we'll actually just grab a beam support. Let's see, where's the power connection on these things? There's the beam support there. We'll put a painted beam up to 10 meters. And we'll run a painted beam all the way down here. So 40 meters. Grab another one and run it the rest of the way. Another 40 meters. Up there. And now we'll just start doing this, I suppose. Okay, so there is a power line right there. Oh, got it. You know what, let's grab that one. Not do that. Oh. This sucks. At least I made it right here. Ah. Yeah, do that. That way the cable's hidden. And then we connect it right there. Alright. And if I need 1,000 of these, that means I'm going to need 1,000 reinforced iron plates and rotors. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get another industrial storage to sit right here at the end of this. Do that. So if I need 1,000 of these, let's start with getting another set of stairs up here. Alright, so need 1,000 reinforced iron plates and 1,000 rotors. So good news is we should have plenty of rotors at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not quite. 85, 88, but then we'll take that 73 and throw it back in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Okay. So there's 1,000 rotors. So I need 1,000 reinforced iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Alright. Let's go make 1,000 smart plates real quick. Come up over here. It doesn't matter which one gets which, so throw those in there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're just, everything's just Mach 1 belts, so it's just going to move a little slow, but it's not like it needs to move fast because these only use 2 per minute. That's why I set up 9 of them. But with it running like this, everything will get split evenly among all 9 at once, instead of slowly filling up one, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next. So we'll do that. And then for just building this, to take a look real quick. Modular engines also need motors, and then rubber and smart plating. So I've got the smart plating being made, and then I've probably got enough motors and rubber to cover this. Need 1,000 motors, and then 15 times 5 is what? 30, 60, 25, so times 100, 7,500 rubber. So I can make those pretty easily at this point. It's just a matter of waiting for the smart plating now to get done. But yeah, I could set that up. These produce 1 per minute. Oh boy. So let's say I rotate this around. I think I'd rather go this way with it. So we'll do, I'll put 1, make it modular engines. Theoretically, how many could I get down? 2, 3, 4. I think I'd like to have at least 6. So let's grab some of these, run them down. Alright, there's 6. So with that, I would need 12 smart plating per minute, which I believe I'm actually making enough to cover that right now. Yeah, and then some. So if I take Alright, so let's grab some splitters. So if I put, say, put 1 right here, put 1, 2, do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I would need, I only need 3, I don't need to go all the way up to there. So really, to make things easier, I can get rid of those 2. And then what we'll do is we'll take these, do that, and then we'll do that. And then we'll do the same thing down here for these. So we'll put is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. 1. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the bottom ones. We'll do. Oh, that went too high. 1, 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. And now we just go through and connect them all together. do is we'll grab splitters and we'll line up. Yes, about right. Because it doesn't matter too much, but we'll put one right there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you split to go to that one, and to that one. You split, go into that one. You go into that one. You go into that one. You go into that one. Alright? So then we can just take you and plug you directly into here. Grab 2 industrial storages. We'll put one right there. Put another one right there. One belt's gonna go right there. This one's gonna go there. Alright, so now, with that being said, I need 500 of these. So I need 1,000 motors. So let's go grab 1,000 motors real quick. That way we've got everything over here. We should have 1,000 motors sitting over here in Thomas the Ironworks Jr. We should, anyways. All right. Oh. For starters, let's just go ahead and throw those right there. That way I don't have them in my inventory when I do this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000. That's a lot of stinking motors. Now, boink, throw all the motors into there. And did I throw an extra thing of motors in there? I think I did. Give me one of those back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yep. I did have an extra thing of motors in my inventory. Okay. So, with that being said though, let's see here. Now I need, they take 15 per minute, so, or it takes 15 to make one, is that right? 15 to make one, I need 500, so if I take 15 times 500. Yep, 7,500. I was right. So let's go grab 7,500 rubber out of here, because I've just got a ton of rubber just sitting out here in the train platform. Is it rubber or plastic? Crap. I don't remember. So let's see here. Modular engines, it is rubber. I don't know if I have enough to hold all of this. How much is in here? 9,000? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 1,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 2,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, that's 3,000. 4,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. Let's go ahead and throw these into here. There's an easy way for me to find out how many it is. I just delete that belt for now. Boom, and yep, 7,000. So I need another 500. Which it won't let me get to right now because it's dumping off another load of rubber. Yeah, it just refilled all the rubber I took. And there's 500. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Alright, 7,500 rubber now set up, along with 1,000 motors and smart platings in the process. But I'm making more smart plating than what these would consume, so that'll be okay. So now, let's grab beam support. Let's see here. Is there a way I can get on top of the machine? Ah, okay. Listen to it. So that's right here. So we'll put the beam support right there. And grab a painted beam. Oh, okay. Well, it needs to go like right there. That goes right there. That goes right there. It can connect to that one. Let's actually come to the other side. That way I can see it all at once. So that'll go right there. Right there. Alright, now let's come down here. Where do we want to bring power up from? You know what? We'll bring it up. Right there. Yeah. That's good. Connect that to that. Now everything's moving. You love to see it. Then man, there's a lot that goes into just making this one little part. I mean, look at this big old machine that you have to use to make it. Oh, but that's actually really cool to see that right there. That's pretty cool right there. I won't lie. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Only makes one a minute though. My goodness. Yep. I got 6 of them, so I'm making 6 a minute. No. There's a lot to go into just making these parts. It is insane. Anyways. So you got 66 left. You got 66 left. I'm just making sure they're all even. They should be, but yep, okay. We've got 9 of these, making 18 smart plating per minute, so we'll manage to get through the smart plating pretty quick. These are only using, I got 6 of them using 2 per minute, so we've actually got a surplus of 6 smart plating per minute. My goodness, in order to multiply the output of these things, it takes 4 Sommer sloops. That is insane. Alright, well, let's grab another one of these and slap it down and see what I need to make adaptive control units. Automated wiring, which I've already got that made. But then I also need computers, heavy modular frames, and circuit boards. Which heavy modular frames are, I've got 2 different ones I can make. I can make the normal one or the heavy encased frame. Which I might make the heavy encased frame, just because then I ain't got to worry about screws. I just got to worry about concrete. But then I also need computers, which also requires circuit boards, as the adaptive control unit also requires circuit boards. But what I might do is just use some tickets to kind of bypass some of this stuff real quick, just so I can go ahead and get this being made. So like, say for instance, if I took one of you, set you right there, and then adaptive control unit, and then do 2, 3. We require 4 inputs though, so I would need 4 of these. So we'll set it up to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And then I grab splitters, put them about right here. 1, Right? And none of them require like an excessive amount all at once. So 1, 2, 3. Also gonna need lifts. 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, and then we can go, say, here to there, there to there to, nope, we'll just do that. From you to there. Alright, and then we go from you, there, you to there, you to there, you to there. Okay. So, I need 100 of these, so I need 500 automated wiring, 500 circuit boards, 100 heavy modular frames, and 200 computers. So, let's go ahead and get the 500 automated wiring that's sitting over here. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Alright, and then I need 500 circuit boards, 100 heavy modular frames, and 200 computers. So that would be need 100 of these. $500 of these. 2, 3, and then 200 computers. That's a total of 45 coupons. I've got 30 right here. How many do I have sitting in the 16? Come up here. Grab these 30.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, and then we come all the way back up here. Alright, so I need 500 of these, I got 500 of these. I need 500 of these, I have 600. 100 of these, I have 100. I need 200 of these, I have 200. Okay. So, what we will do is we will come in here. We'll put the 500 in there. Then we'll put the 500 in there. 100 in there. 200 in there. And let them, look at them go. You love seeing it, don't you? All these different parts moving around. So nice. It's gonna take a hot little minute to make. I already know. So we're gonna go ahead and get power set up for these. And then I'm probably just gonna let it run. So that when we come back, we can just boing, you know, send the ring up the shaft into space. So let's get power set up real quick. Oh, not that one. Beam support. There we go. That is lining up right here. Painted beams going up 15 meters. And it's coming off of that to go down here 40 meters. And then we'll snap a couple of these up to here. And we'll just connect them right there. And we'll grab a merger, have it going this way. 1, 2, 3. Grab another storage container. We'll flip it around this way. These are only going to be making 1 per minute, so it's going to be a slow process as well. But I only need 100 of these versus 500 of the motors, so, or the other item. So we can just let that go about its business. Now I'm curious, does this look any different? No, it doesn't. Okay. Also, I didn't realize there was a ladder on the backside. That's really cool. Ooh, I wonder, do these allow for... I was thinking maybe they allowed for crosswalk junctions like those down there do. But no. So, dang, look at that thing. What in the world? That is definitely one odd looking piece of technology. Huh. As you can see, it's a very slow process. We're gonna be here for a minute doing this. But hey, we've got it going. We've got this working its way through. So, smart plating's probably about, well, no, not quite. Still got a little bit to go. But that's okay. That's because they're using 15 per minute. I just realized they're using 15 per minute. I set up 6 of these. That is 90. I did not set up the belts to be the proper speed. We'll make that one a Mach 2. That should be actually enough to compensate for that, actually. Just thought about that. So, if I come up here now, yeah, now this belt's full. Because those three are using 45 per minute, and those three are using 45 per minute. But I only had 60 per minute coming in, so it was actually running slow. But now I've got 120 coming in, split 60 and 60, which then means each of these machines are being provided 20 per minute versus the 60 and then 10, 10, and 10. So, yeah. Alright, that should be good though. I'm pretty sure ain't nothing over here like that though. 15, 15, 3, 6. Yeah. We're good here. In fact, it looks like we've already gone through all the computers. And all the heavy modular frames. Probably be done. We'll be done with these before we're done with these. Because I only need 100 of these, but I need 500 of these. So. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, I'm going to let things run and let these go through their process because this is going to take forever. Because even to make 500 at 1 minute a piece. So like if we take 500 divided by 60, that means it's going to take 8.3 hours. And then if I divide that, so there's that, 8.3. So if I take 8.3 divided by 6, that drops it down to an hour and some change for those. And then we have, 100 being made at 1 per minute, so that's 1.6. If I do 1.67 divided by 3, that'll take a little over half an hour. So these won't take as long. These will, so I'm probably just going to leave the game on and let it run for a little while. That way it can run through all the materials, make everything. And then whenever we come back, we'll start the episode by sending that up. And then we'll take a look and see what that unlocked in the way of technology. And then we'll go through and see what we need to do to complete some other milestones, because we haven't done that in a while. Although I'm pretty sure I still need to automate a bunch of things. I did just kind of cheat it with those control units because I just spent tickets on the items. But that's okay. Anyways, I hope all of you enjoyed. This has been another episode of Satisfactory with more automation setup for Thomas the Ironworks Senior. Junior is almost obsolete at this point. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Toodaloo, everybody.